Hey baby, do you shack? Hey ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Daddy Does Dishes. Today we're gonna shakshuka. Yep, shakshuka, ladies and gentlemen, super easy, super fun, amazing stuff that you can have for breakfast, for brunch, for dinner.
Shaq is coming.
For dinner. Okay, but what's shakshuka? Shakshuka is a traditional Tunisian, North African, Middle Eastern dish. It's basically eggs poached in tomato sauce, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. It's super easy, and then we're gonna eat. Yeah, get ready to shake your shuka.
Shake it out, baby. Here we go, Luke.
Shakshuka literally means everything in it. So what I'm gonna be doing today is gonna be doing my version of a shakshuka, but you guys can pretty much put whatever you want into it to make that dish that you and your family will love. So let's get going. You can use any deep pan. I'm going to be using my cast iron skillet here. I'm just warming that up, getting that heated up. Start putting just a wee bit of oil. I'm going to start with some onions. You can use red onions, purple onions, white onions, yellow onions, blue onions, green onions, no onions. In onion, there is strength. In Filipino, sa sibuyas, may tigas. Then a little bit, tiny little bit of garlic. Should be smelling amazing right now. Smell-o-vision. Yeah. I have some chopped chorizo here. Very optional, but I like chorizo in my shuka. I'm sweating that chorizo, letting all the paprika come out, all that chorizo oil come out, soak into the garlic. This is a Spanish chorizo. You can use pretty much any kind of chorizo you like. You can use pepperonis, you can use salamis, you can use ham, you can use bacon. Bacon. I'm gonna throw in some celery just for that freshness. And now that all the oils come out, some ground beef. And then you want to brown this ground beef with your chorizo, your celery, your garlic, your onion. That's probably gonna take 2-3 minutes maybe. Salt, packing some pepper in. What else do we put in our shakshuka? Again, anything you want. Who likes mushrooms? You like it? You guys like mushrooms? Let's do mushrooms. Mushrooms! All that is coming together. You can put in a spice mix. Again, anything you want. This is I have a spice mix here of coriander, basil, oregano. There's some lemon pepper in here. You know, just you can put together your own spice mix. You can use some ready-made spice mix. Then, tomato paste. I just put in about a tablespoon and mix this in with the meat. I let the oils from the meat melt and mix in and kind of get in there. What happens is that tomato flavor starts mixing in, gets infused into the meat. Next up, I use chopped tomatoes. I use canned tomatoes, but you can use any kind of tomato sauce you have. I like using chopped tomatoes because it gives the whole shakshuka a nice consistency, and you get those little bits of tomatoes as well. I'm just throwing in a can in there. Oh, get in there, everybody in. I also like the way canned tomatoes kind of reduce and gives you this really nice consistency. If you're using a cast iron pan, tomatoes are very acidic and they can affect the seasoning. So make sure that you have a nice, well-seasoned cast iron pan. Or after cooking, serve as soon as possible. So I'm just gonna let that simmer for about a minute, and I'm bringing out another pan. Put a grill pan. Break out some butter. Toast my butter a bit. What am I gonna do with that? I'm gonna do this. So I'm using sourdough right now. I had some sourdough on hand, but you can use any bread. I prefer and I recommend something nice and hearty and crusty like a baguette or a sourdough. But you can use any bread. You can even use ordinary white bread. You can use pandesal. But do toast it, because what you want is you want to be able to have the bread, to pick up that kind of flavor with your shakshuka, and you don't want a raw bread, a plain bread, to just become really soggy and yucky. So toast your bread. Toasting it in a little butter is, well, who doesn't love butter? Okay, so my bread is toasting right now. I'm gonna be putting in 4 eggs in this dish. You can of course put as many as you want, or as many as will fit into your pan. Put your egg on top. If you want, you can make a little well. I've now put in 4 eggs, so let it simmer for about 4 minutes. Checking my bread. Here, it's starting to come along nicely. Don't forget, of course, to season your eggs and your shuka. Cracking some pepper over that. Look at that. Your eggs are cooking. Everything coming along nicely. It's just a low fire now, low heat now. Just getting everything in. If you have a cover for your pan, then covering it will do great as well. Or, I don't have a cover for my cast iron, so I can just use my aluminum pan. That'll save me a minute, maybe 2 minutes, and my bread is looking fabulous. Yeah, we're done. All right, so let's take that hot aluminum pan out of the, oh, look at that. So I'm just sprinkling now some chopped celery. You can put spring onions, parsley, anything to add a little freshness at the very end. Look at that. This is a shakshuka, poached eggs in tomato sauce. It makes an amazing and hearty breakfast. It makes an amazing brunch. It will make a fabulous dinner for you and your family. And then goes fantastic with a little bit of bread. Let's dip that in. Look at that. Thick tomato sauce, rich with all that beef, mushrooms, chorizo. There we go. Very good. There you go. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like this video. Try it out at home. Try it out with your friends. Serve it to your family. Tell me what you think. And don't forget to spread the love about Daddy Does Dishes. It's all about good food, quick eats, and much love. See you next time, guys.